and this is the Dream Match Podcast. My name is Alex Thomas, and with me always is my co-host, Jay.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is my mic? I got you. You know what? Honestly, what I want is like a plug right here. That way we can move the power cord like behind the TV.
Yeah.
Because there's too many wires to step over. Like,
isn't this a extension cord?
Yeah, but everything is right here. Unless we
can find a way to run it around.
Yeah.
Should do that when we record it. You should have said this earlier.
I know. I'm sorry.
Well, we'll do it after this, so we'll set it up for next time.
Yeah. Because it's just like, I think what it is because all these cords are so short.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like it has to be right there. Mm-hmm. It's just...
Yeah, I'm trying to kick this damn stand, too.
Yeah, it's an ongoing fucking battle in this house. Anyways, this is Dream Match Podcast. We talk about things you don't like, things you do like, and if you don't like it, we got 2 words for you.
I don't give a fuck.
Hey.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Hey. Man, it has been one hell of a week.
You can say that again.
Hell of a. Who sung that song? Is that Gerald?
I was like, come on, keep me going.
Hell of a. Oh, man, it's been a week.
And you called me the old nigga of the group.
And that is a shot where I think the shot falls inside.
I was like, once I said it, I was like, damn it.
But yeah, it's just been there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. But yeah, how's your week been?
Oh, it's been busy. Work bullshit. I actually just bought me a bed that came in. It came this week. That shit was nice. Finally got a little memory foam situation going.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, because we have, we don't have, do we have memory foam? I think we do, but you know how they tell you like to flip your mattress?
Mm-hmm.
We tried flipping ours, and this is going to be old dude corner for like a split second. We tried flipping ours, and the other side is like hard as a fucking rock.
Oh.
So that, I don't know. Maybe that's just how memory foam is, but we need a new mattress.
Check Amazon, of course. Mine was a steal.
Really?
Yeah, I only got a full, but it was only like 200, a little like 212 or something.
Oh shit!
And then my sister found me a cheap ass fucking bed frame, so I paid a total of like $299.
Oh shit! Okay.
And that shit is nice.
We you know you can make payments on Amazon now.
Oh yeah, my sister talked about that too. But
yeah,
I was like, I don't know. I don't like doing shit. Making payments bugs me. I don't know why it doesn't.
I feel you.
Because even like when I get a new phone from T-Mobile, pay for 2 years. I'm like, no, I just want to pay that motherfucker off. Like,
yeah.
Like
you paid your iPhone off full?
Hell no.
Oh, I'm about to say.
But it just makes me mad. Just knowing. I mean, I could have, but
All right, baller shit.
No, it's not that. I don't like owing people money in a sense.
Oh yeah.
Like even paying my car off. I'm like, let me just like no joke. When I first got the car, I was paying like 3 or 4 times a payment a month. Like technically, my payment isn't due until like I think next July.
So basically, you're making the payments before the interest starts kicking in and shit like that. Mm-hmm. That's smart. Shit.
You have to pay that shit off as quick as possible.
Yeah, that's good. Shit, keep your credit up, my boy.
Shit's on the incline.
I'm getting my car back on Thursday. Thank God. I miss my basic bitch car.
Oh, they got it fixed up and everything?
Yeah, it's all fixed, painted. Yeah, I miss my baby.
Is it still white? Or did you change the color?
No, it's still white. Mm. So when the cops pull me over, they're gonna be like, "Oh, it's gonna be like a Karen in the car." Oh, wait, hold on, it's a 5'11" black dude driving a Subaru.
That reminded me of my Hyundai Elantra. It was funny. So I was driving down the street, right? And this dude behind me was being a dick. And he was honking and going crazy and shit. And I was like, what do you expect me to do? Because it was like, we're making a left turn. And then, so was a bus. And then the bus stop was right after the turn. Mm-hmm. And he was getting mad at me because I was trying to like get over and stuff to get to the next lane or whatever. Motherfucker was honking, going crazy and shit. And kept riding my ass and shit. So my instinct was to pull over. And that motherfucker started pulling over. And then I got out the car and he sped off. Zoom. That's the second shot. Fucking. But yeah, he sped off because he was like, he expected a big ass black dude to get out of a little Hyundai Elantra. After my new car too, actually, some dude cut me off, and I was in that mood. Mm-hmm. I cut his ass right back off, and I was going home, and I noticed he was following me. And there's a liquor store next to me, so I pull over at the liquor store, walk in. He saw me, and then made a U-turn and dipped. I was like, don't act like you about that life. If you ain't about that
Yeah,
life, bro.
if
Like,
you don't want the smoke, don't.
yeah.
That's,
I don't know why I pull over so much. I be like ready to just box my like fuck the arguing and all that, bro. You want to throw hands, just throw hands to get it out the way. Like skip skip that bullshit.
that same shit happened to Randy and my mom one time. They're at McDonald's and I would think Diamond Bar, like right there off the 60.
Mm-hmm.
And these dudes, like Randy, like, so we used to own this really small truck. And Randy was, my mom was driving, Randy was in the passenger seat. And these guys were behind Randy, and my mom just honking, get the fuck out of the way, move fucking forward. And honking. And Randy flipped him off. And dude's like, what the fuck? And the cars are close so you can hear it. So you hear his door open. Mm-hmm. Randy was like, fuck it. Now, mind you, my stepdad is like, back in the day, he shrunk a little bit because of age. But like, to me, he was like 6'8". He's a very, like, he's like 6'2", 6'3", but he's like a big dude. Like, he loves to throw hands. Back in the day, he did. Now he's a gentle giant. But he got out. Well, the dude got out, and Randy got out of the car too, got out of the truck. And that dude saw all this big, giant black man fold out of this truck. And he was like, hey, man, I'm just trying to figure out what the problem is, okay? Like, you're not moving forward. He's like, I can't move. There's someone in front of me. Oh, okay, brother. Hey, you guys have a nice night. Get the fuck back in your car. Okay, no problem. My mom told me that story. That shit was so funny.
Oh, the funniest story, too, I remember I was with Chris. We were driving somewhere, or driving back to his house. I forgot where we were coming from. But we're just like casually talking, like he's going the speed limit, not driving crazy, nothing. We just legit just having a random conversation. And all of a sudden, Chris looks over and he's like, what the fuck's this dude's problem? And this dude's like trying to match his speed, cussing and yelling. And I looked at Chris, I was like, what'd you do? He said, I don't know. I didn't do nothing. I didn't cut him off or nothing. And then the dude kept lifting up his center console. He's going to grab something and try to scare us. And we're just staring at him like confused, like, what are you doing? Like, because it was like there was nothing we did. Like he was like, I don't know where he came from, but again, we didn't cut nobody off. Wasn't speeding, nothing crazy. We're just cruising and talking. And he was just mad, and I was like, what? And we're just staring at him. He looked at this motherfucker, blah, 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 blah. And we're staring at him like this the whole time. And it was so funny because we were like, that was the weirdest interaction ever. Like, what is wrong with people? Like,
people get road rage too much, bro. Like, and that's the thing. Like, especially with road rage, you don't know what like motherfuckers really do have in their car, and to me, people are fucking stupid for that shit.
They are.
But it is what it is. What you want to get into first? We'll get in there. Oh, you know what? First, let's rest in peace to the C-Man, Tony Todd. I'm not saying that man's name.
Hell to the no. We don't say that name. Not at this address.
Yeah. No, but seriously, rest in peace to Tony Todd, man. Like, he voiced Venom. He was C-Man. If you know what C-Man is, you know. If you don't, figure it out.
He also voiced Zoom in the Flash TV show.
Oh, that's right. He did.
Yeah. It was crazy. Like, his voice was so creepy to me. Like, he terrified me. Like, oh, my God.
Yeah. Like, I the way he said Helen in that movie was insane.
Like, in the latest movie they did, C-Man... You know, the little reboot or whatever. Yeah. He wasn't in it. I was like, the whole movie, he ain't in it. I was like, oh, this movie ain't that bad. He showed up at the end. I got chills. I was like, I'm getting out this.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know.
Where my keys at?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. Just, can't do it.
Yeah. Rest in peace to him, man. Like, he's, like, that man's voice was just like James Earl Jones. His voice is going to live on no matter what. But yeah, so what you want to get to first? You know, can we get the Penguin?
How you gonna ask me this?
Yeah, because I just said it. I'm sorry because
what you want to get into? This, bro. Like, go ahead, bro.
I'm excited about this shit, bro. He killed his brothers. He killed his brothers.
I thought it was dope too. Watching he was watching that TV show, and that's where a lot of the Penguin stuff came from. Like, you know, like that's like his inspiration. You see? Oh, remember he had the dude had the cane with the gun and all that type of stuff. He was like. And he had the tuxedo and stuff on. Yeah. They set in the scene for it.
Oh, you know what? I didn't like pay attention to that, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was like, that's where I think he's like the inspiration. If they ever actually put him in that costume, that's where the inspiration is going to come from.
Dude, that
Bro, Sophia's
she
wild.
Yeah, she. Oh my god, this show is hitting on all levels for me.
You know, I'm sad. It's the last episode tomorrow.
I know, and there's not going to be a season 2.
I heard there's a rumor that they're doing another show that's set in Gotham too, though.
Oh.
I was like,
oh yeah, it's going to be around the Gotham PD.
Yeah, I was like, that needs to be already be filmed and wrapped.
Yeah, like it needs to be done because if they're hitting on all cylinders with this, I want to see what they're going to do with that. You know what I mean?
You know, I noticed too, which is very funny on social media, is people don't know that Penguin's a villain.
Really?
Like people actually, they think he's like an anti-hero or something.
I can see that. Well, in this,
no, but it's just weird because you're like he's gonna. This is just showing him how he's gonna. He's already evil, but he's gonna go like full on. They're teasing it and they're showing him like how crazy and psychotic he is. I'm like, y'all didn't expect this. Like that's why I think I like the show so much. I'm like, oh, he's crazy, but it's like you can see like I think his mom's gonna die. And that's his last connection to humanity. That he's gonna just not give a fuck at all.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for that. And I'm like, once he turns to that, it's gonna be whoo.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, what with every ounce of soul I have in my body, if this show ends on a bad note, I am done with it. I'm done with DC.
It's not going to be bad.
But like you know what I'm saying? Like it builds up and then it's like, oh okay, meh. At the end of it, you know what I mean? It's like I
don't think they will. I think we're gonna get left on some type of cliffhanger though, because it's gonna lead into
the next
Batman 2 and stuff like that. Yeah, so I think it's gonna be something like that. But honestly, I feel like even if it's bad, there's still
it's
9
episode.
No, there's 8 episodes.
8, yeah.
So there's gonna be 7 for 8.
Yeah, which is that's true. Because I mean, look at Agatha. It was what 3 good episodes opposed to how many episodes?
I think they did 9.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, it good or bad, I don't care. I want to see it.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I don't think it's going to be bad because these people know what they're doing.
They are cooking. They are definitely cooking.
I'm hoping James Gunn steals them and they helps them with this DCU. Because I'm like, bro, that's all we need is just great content. Because I swear, there's no such thing as superhero fatigue.
Nope.
It's bad movie fatigue. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, if everything is hitting, we going to be riding this wave high and forever.
And I'm going to be honest with you. And then this is just, once again, my opinion. I'm kind of nervous about James Gunn's universe because, and here's why. He's very good in making no-name characters into big names. He's really good at that. But he can do that in movies where there's a universe already built. Can he build his own universe?
I think so. I think he'll be solid. The thing is we don't know the tone of this universe yet. That's the big question mark.
Yeah.
Because once you get the tone, it'll be good. But I'm hoping what they do though is like, if Superman's gonna be a lighthearted movie like they've been saying, that's cool. That's that character. But I'm like, I don't want to see lighthearted Batman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that has to be like dark and gritty type. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then the hard part is gonna be seeing how those characters blend together for when he does a Justice League.
Yeah.
Which I think he'll do well because again, that's his whole thing of putting people together.
Yeah, sure.
But one thing is funny I think about because he's doing for Batman. He's gonna introduce Robin. Mm-hmm. It's very funny. I forgot who brought it up, but like the idea of Robin is cool, but when you see him, it's kind of like I don't think I want to see a live action Robin. I'd rather if they're gonna do that, like I'd rather just see Nightwing, right, and then they just allude to his time as Robin. I don't want to see actual Robin.
What you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Because it's kind of I don't know. It's weird to me, but I'm like.
But okay, but then you're gonna have to get a person to actually a kid to actually play Robin. You know what I mean?
No, that's the problem. Like it's gonna be weird seeing Batman out there with a kid fighting crime.
Yeah.
But then I feel like because of that they're gonna try to age him up. So there's gonna be like he's gonna be like a 16, 17-year-old, and I'm like, that's kind of like to me. It's like either you gotta commit to that younger one, which might not. I don't know. Like I'm not saying it's gonna be bad, but it might be bad. You got to commit to that. But I don't want to see like a 17-year-old Damian Wayne next to Batman. I'm like, that's weird. You know what I mean?
Well, like you said in Crisis, that's kind of irresponsible, don't you think?
Yeah, exactly. You know, like, it's kind of crazy. Like I don't know. Like I don't like. That's why I think I liked how Zack Snyder had Robin killed, and that was a part of Batman's story.
Yeah,
because like you knew there was a Robin, but
Yeah, Joker already killed him. Yeah.
I thought that was cool, but I think it's gonna be a solid universe. As long as they have a plan, because I feel like this is what Marvel's problem is now. Is they claim they have a plan, right, for this whole multiversal saga, but nothing's teeing up nothing. You know what I mean? Like for example, you had Ant-Man Quantumania that teased Kang, right? We know Kang is gone, but I'm not talking about that. I'm just, you tease Kang and all this multiversal stuff. And then you have, because that's something different. I'm going to say, let's say, Thor Love and Thunder, for example, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing multiversal about that.
True.
Then what else came out? Then you got the Marvels that had the little tease towards the multiverse, which is to me, I was like, okay, cool, give us a little taste of this. And then what else came out? Shang-Chi. Good movie, but
didn't really
how does it tie into this multiversal saga?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I think it feels like they say they have a plan, but it's like we can't see it yet. Because for example, the first the Infinity Saga, right? First few movies, we knew we're building the Avengers. At the end of the first Avengers movie, we saw Thanos, and it was like, okay, he's coming. And then they teased him throughout, so you knew this is going on, but don't forget about this motherfucker's on his way. And that made it cool. Where now it's like, what are we doing? Now that we pivoted to Doctor Doom, I'm like, so when is that gonna come into play? How is that gonna, you know what I mean? Because again, you're pivoting from Kang too, right? And going into Doctor Doom. How is that gonna transition? Are they gonna just ignore Kang completely and move forward, or are they gonna do Kang is somewhere? What is that?
I see what you mean.
Yeah, so it's how are you going to transition that to make that good story wise?
Yeah.
I'm not talking no comic book shit. Talking about straight movies, because people got to remember there's a difference between comic books and movies.
Yeah, it has to adaptations.
It has to be cinematically, not accurate, but cinematically great.
I said it right that time.
What'd you say?
Adaptation. Oh, I said it right again. Normally I can't say that word. Tongue's too big.
I don't need to know that.
Well, I mean, this was a great segue, actually. Let's get into some Marvel news. Okay, so
I was like, how the hell do we segue after talking about a tongue? I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, oh, Marvel. My tongue too big. That's a good segue. What?
Let's talk about eating coochie real quick.
I was like, where is this going? My bad. Proceed.
Okay.
Oh,
fuck. Okay. Yeah. So, once again, Marvel. What the fuck y'all doing? And I mean this in the most disrespectful way. You give us a show like Agatha, which was subpar at best. You want to do a spin-off show from Agatha with, was it Wiccan that they're going to do a spin-off show with?
I'm not sure. They haven't announced anything officially yet.
But they're going to do a spin-off show from Agatha. So you're going to do a spin-off show of a spin-off show, which should cancel the universe because the world might end if you do that. Instead of just sitting down and writing a fucking Moon Knight season 2. Let's really analyze what you guys are doing right now. You're taking away a show that was dope as fuck, hit on all cylinders, was literally one of the best shows you guys made, and said, well, we might cancel it. We're not really sure if we're going to, but right now it's on the chopping block. Do y'all not like making money?
Do you know why they did that, though?
Huh.
So, season 2 was never officially confirmed, but it was, they were, developing it and stuff like that. So, the people who did the first season, they had an idea for the second season. But I guess the story is they axed it because they're trying to fast track Midnight Suns. That's why the whole thing with Blade is being weird when they're doing the whole. That's why it got delayed indefinitely and everything, because they're trying to fast track that.
Okay.
Which I understand, but I'm like, you still got to give us Blade at some point. We got to see where the hell Ghost Rider's at. You know what I mean? There's a lot of the characters in that group that we haven't seen yet, and I'm like,
who are we going to get as Ghost Rider? Are we going to get the Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider, or
you know what they should do?
Huh?
They can do an anthology series to where you can do let's say like 2 episodes on Ghost Rider, right? Mm-hmm. And then 2 episodes on like a Blade, and then you can do like 2 episodes on Moon Knight, and then you can have them all doing whatever, you know. And at the end they can come together, and then you can tease them coming together, and then you can do actually a Midnight Suns movie.
So okay, here's the thing: are we going to do the Wolverine and Deadpool Midnight Suns, or just the mystical Midnight Suns, which is the Ghost Rider, Moon Knight, and Blade?
I think they're going for the mystical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I honestly, either one was dope with me, but
I think it would be dope if they did a. Where the hell my hat go?
I think you dropped it in the house, bro.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do-rag.
I thought I was on this whole time. That's funny.
Oh my god! Bro.
I had no idea that
What the fuck is going on this morning, bro?
I was sitting there, I was like, what the? My bad, I'm all off. Yeah, I think that what they could do is if they do the mystical side, right, keep that how it is, and then they can transition into expanding that team into, you know, Wolverine and Deadpool, like you said.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
but it feels like there's no plan. And what sucks about Marvel too, though, right, is after Endgame they took a lot of time off. You could have been plotting and planning this from the get go.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, there it is. Sorry. Yeah, like you could have been. It's just uncomfortable. But that's the thing, dude. Like they want to do shit, but it's just like I don't know if you're getting pushback from Disney, because I know they're not getting pushback from Kevin Feige.
I think they. I think it's because of the way the multiversal saga has been going. It's feeling like the sequel trilogy for Star Wars, 7, 8, 9. I think they're getting, but I think what they're trying to do is stop before they fully fail, and then, you know, redirect. Because I think, like, no joke, like, this is the thing too. Like, I think they're trying to connect too much. That's the problem too. Because again, look at the Infinity Saga, right? Mm-hmm. Iron Man 2 and 3. It was really just the Iron Man story teasing things in the background, you know. And then same with Thor. Well, you know, Cap has been in the past, but you know, like, it was like they all had their own stories, and nothing really connected. And then they got together at Avengers, and then they were still, you know, then sorry, not even Iron Man 3. It was only the first 2, but even post Avengers, right? Iron Man 3 was all about Iron Man still, and how he dealt with the events of, you know, the first one, and then, you know, then Civil War, or not Civil War, sorry, the Winter Soldier. Mm-hmm. Everything, you know, was like everything was playing its own role, and then he just brought them together. I'm like, go back to that.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to connect everything. Like the way they did, so for example, like the WandaVision and Agatha thing, right? Mm-hmm. That's perfect. Y'all in your own little world. But the only thing they fucked up with is, where's Vision? You know, oh, we're doing a Vision show. When? I'm not going to care no more at this point. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like Vision should have been a fast track show, in my opinion. Because you could have had, literally think about it, you could have had Agatha drop. Agatha could have ended, right? Mm-hmm. And let's say early next year, we could have had Vision. Boom, it would have been perfect. But, you know.
They should let people like us run these shows, because we'll let you know if what you have is bullshit or not. Mm-hmm. And we'll give you the money right away to get this shit started. Well, Paul Bettany's not here. Well, you get Paul Bettany on the phone and you tell him, if he's not here in 48 hours, we'll cast a new Vision. Bye, bitch. Mm-hmm. Because we start filming next week.
Which I feel like I don't know, not say he's not doing anything, you know, but I haven't seen anything from him recently.
He ain't doing shit.
You know, so I'm like, he probably got the free time to do it. So it's like, it's the planning aspect of it.
Him and his wife, Jennifer Connelly, they ain't doing shit because she's the voice of Friday.
Mm-hmm. I think legit, Kevin Feige spread too thin.
Yeah, I think he is too.
Because now he's doing Marvel movies, TV shows, and he has like I think he's overseeing Marvel as a whole, even like the comics and everything. Yeah. And then he's same thing with Star Wars.
With
and I'm like that's a lot to try to, you know, do.
Isn't Jon Favreau head of Star Wars or Star Wars TV?
He's the head of anything.
Oh, really? Oh, he's just doing Grogu and
Mando is just his shit. Him and Dave Filoni.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, and I'm like, they need to no joke. Once I saw Mando, because I'm telling you, Mando, no joke, is a good show. But if you really think about it, it's funny. Like, in a sense, it's bad.
Yeah.
Because like literally, he's like, oh, we got to go to this planet to go do this, but he'll stop and get some gas, fight a couple motherfuckers, get back on the ship, then he'll stop. Literally, think about it. There's episodes where he'll go somewhere. He's my ship needs to be fixed, and he'll go do some little shit here, and it's like they're prolonging the actual main story.
Yeah.
And it's like in any other context that would not work in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting there watching like, he get a full tank of gas.
He get some chips.
I was like, he about to, gassing up. He going straight to the spot, bro. He do some things. Like you expect so much crazy stuff out of that. But it's like to me, I was like legit. I watched an episode once, and I was like, that was so good. And I was like, what was so good about that? I was like, I don't know, but I loved it. I'm like, because of that reason, and I'm not a Star Wars fan really. Mm-hmm. You got me interested in that show. I'm like, they should be in charge of Star Wars as a whole
because it's well written. And
then Dave Filoni, he's like an encyclopedia for this shit.
Oh, he is.
So I'm like,
truly
at the very least, let him oversee everything. Like, when I'm telling you, when I saw a video, he explained the Duel of the Fates little fight scene with Qui-Gon Jinn and Darth Maul. Mm-hmm. He talked about it's like I watched that for years. That's the only Star Wars movie I've seen as a kid. I was that movie sucks. It's all stupid, blah blah blah. I saw him, I think it was a couple years ago, do an explanation about it, and I said, what the fuck? And I rewatched it, I was like, this is crazy.
What did he say?
Like, he was talking about how it wasn't just just a regular little battle between good and evil and stuff. Mm-hmm. It was like they were fighting for essentially not directly quoting them, but it was like they're fighting for Anakin's soul kind of thing.
Oh.
So it's like if the Jedi would have won, Anakin would have been good. But because they lost that, sorry, they didn't won. I'm lying. See, that's why. Never mind. Okay. He was French.
I get what you're saying.
It was a battle for Anakin though the whole time.
Yeah.
And then he went into the whole the reason why. This is what it was. Qui-Gon was a huge part because if you think about it, that movie he was like kind of like fatherly to Anakin, and then he dies, and then Obi-Wan was more of like a. Just like a teacher, and then he had a disconnect between them. They were like friendly
because
and stuff.
Obi-Wan didn't trust him from jump.
Yeah, so that was the whole thing. So it was it had a lot of implications into that fight scene and stuff. Like, I gotta find a video and send it to you, but it was interesting, and I was like, that made me look at that scene in a whole new light. And then that's what I think got me right into trying to watch all the Star Wars movies, and I was like, okay, now I kind of get it. I was like, it makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, he needs to be in charge of everything.
Yeah, because obviously, speaking of Star Wars, they have a new director for the new trilogy.
He's a writer.
A writer? Okay, new writer for a new trilogy. And to me, seeing his background, what do you think?
Well, his whole background's hit or miss, so that's the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I saw he wrote The Martian.
Yeah.
And then he also did Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
But then he did Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
And then he did Apocalypse. It's a lot of up and down. So it's like.
And then he did Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
And he also did Deadpool Wolverine too. No, he helped write on that? I thought he co-wrote that. Mm-hmm. Okay, well then.
That was, oh my God, Rhett Reese. I think I was Paul Wernick and Ryan Reynolds.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, so take that fucking out of the equation.
But the thing is, he's had good. It was crazy though, because a lot of his good movies are like these, highly regarded movies. Mm-hmm. But then his bad movies are some of the worst movies we've seen also. So it's like, but also let's just say this too,
was Fantastic Four really that bad?
Honestly, to me, no.
I don't think so either.
It wasn't.
I'm going to be real.
It was rushed because I heard they only dropped that movie because if they didn't put a movie out within the next year or two, the rights are going to revert back to Marvel. Yeah. So they put some shit out just to keep the rights.
Yeah.
So it was rushed. And then also people didn't like having a black Human Torch. But yeah, the movie to me was cool.
Yeah. I didn't think it was that. I liked the way they did the Thing in that movie.
Yeah. I liked honestly, let's say the best parts to me were Mr. Fantastic and the Thing. Yeah.
Yeah, because the way they made him into a killing machine. Yeah. I like that shit. That shit was dope. Matter of fact, I might go back and watch that shit tonight.
I think it's on Disney Plus now.
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus. Cool, because the rights revert back to Disney already.
Well, no, because it wasn't, and then I think they put it on.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a limit of how much shit you could put on the streaming service.
How much what?
How much like movies and stuff you could put? Like if there's like
I don't know, bro.
If there's like like a you run out of gigs type of thing.
Yeah.
Like because I feel like that one I don't know when it was on there, but I remember because I was going through there because I was rewatching a bunch of the MCU movies and stuff. And then I didn't see that movie there, and then I was on there I think the other day, and I saw it was there. Not saying it was just put on there, but it was So that's why I was curious. Like I don't know.
I mean, if you're gonna do that, then put on fucking House of Mouse already. That cartoon was dope as hell. You remember that show?
I don't think so.
So House of Mouse is Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, basically all the main characters. They have a like a nightclub, and all the Disney characters come in and this like party, and they have like Max is like the host, and what's the girl's name in Goofy movie?
Oh my god, I don't know.
But you know what I'm talking about?
The love interest?
Yeah. Like she's like the coat check girl, and like people come in like and the like some artists come in and perform like they'll have like the fuck. I already know what you're about to say.
That old man snap.
They have like some Disney characters coming in and perform and shit.
Yeah,
like
that sounds. I feel like I've seen it, but not like.
It's a dope fucking show, and like they need to like, and that's why everyone says like, bro, you have all the rights to everything in House of Mouse. Why did you not put this show on Disney first? You know what I mean? It's like this should have been on Disney.
One thing I swear I know we talked about it before, but still bugs me. I don't like seeing other shit on Disney Plus.
Oh, the Hulu shit?
Yeah, I'm like, nah, bro, separate that,
bro.
Because I feel like, for example, you said House of Mouse, that should be on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
But like the Aaron Hernandez show on Hulu should not be on there.
Bro, okay, so I'm walking by my room the other day and Kenny's watching TV and he's on Disney Plus. So and he's on his profile, which it's his profile, you know what I mean? Like it should only thing should be on there is kid shit. I walk by and I'm just like, was that a titty I just saw? Hold up. I literally had to walk back in there and it's these two dudes or this chick and this dude fucking going at it. And I'm just like, and Kenny's sitting there eating his chips. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? Shit, that's a shot. What are you watching? And he's just like, I don't know. I turned on Disney. Like, and he's like, and truly, he's just like, and I'm like, show me what you did. He went to Disney, went to his profile. He's like, and I just went down and I pressed on this show. I was like, what fucking show is it? And it was just like some random movie on Hulu.
Yeah, see that?
That shouldn't be on there. Oh, man. Get your shit together, Disney.
Yeah. Side note, this is completely random, but I'm not about to get into it, but I'm glad this election is over because I was tired of seeing ads for political stuff. On my, you get on YouTube, it's always, so-and-so's messing up the country. We gotta do this. My name is blah, 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 and I approve this message. Get the fuck off my TV, bro. I'm like, imagine you can't skip it and stuff, like... Then I was on. I brought up because I was thinking, because during the election they had the live thing on Disney Plus. I'm like, that shouldn't be on here, bro. Like, keep that on Hulu, bro. Like, y'all need to learn how to separate this shit.
It honestly, like, I'm just trying to get my algorithm back on TikTok. Like, I just want comics, funny things, and cheeks.
I keep seeing random ass shit, and I'm like, I don't give a damn about your opinion on no election.
Nope, just skip, titties. Hold that for a second. Skip, comic. Hold that for a second. Okay, cool. Skip. Tay-Rags, watch his video. Go to his page. Start watching a couple other videos. Go back. Skip. It's just like, give me my algorithm back.
Yeah. Mine's slowly getting back. Yeah. I started putting not interested in those shit. I was like, nope. Not interested.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, get out of here.
That shit too.
Yeah, why don't you want to see this? Because it ain't for me.
It's not what I'm into right now. I don't want to be taking the shit and watching a political debate. No, I want to I want to be taking the shit and laughing.
True words have never been spoken.
Like, I'm sorry, bro.
That do be the worst.
Yeah, it tells like you're sitting there like, okay, cool. I don't want shit. Skip. And it's like you're on there for like a split second, and all of a sudden your whole algorithm just goes to. I was like, I don't want this shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, fuck, we didn't even talk about Star Wars.
It was perfect time now.
Yeah, well, shit. Well, yeah, so we're gonna see what this man's gonna do with the Star Wars the new Star Wars trilogy, huh?
Like that was what we were talking
Yeah,
about.
we were.
I realized that I was like, oh, I thought we did all. Okay, that's crazy.
But we're gonna see what he does. I'm not really excited for it, but we're also gonna see what, like, who knows? This could be, like you said, hit miss, hit miss. This could be a hit. His hit time. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm just curious what is this trilogy gonna be? Because the thing with Star Wars makes me laugh in general is like I feel like a lot of stuff fails because they overthink it.
Mm-hmm.
Because all you know is about in a galaxy far, far away. There's no time frame. You can just be like, oh, this happened after well, Palpatine was there twice. That's not really. I was like, because this happened after Palpatine died. I was like, wait, well, technically he died, quote unquote, came back. And I was like, well, let's just say it could be like this is after after Rise of Skywalker, but it has nothing to do with Rey. And do a whole kind of the Mandalorian. It was like it took place after the first trilogy, and it's just in its own little space.
Mm-hmm,
like you got so much room to work with, so many planets. Like as long as you know it's Star Wars related, people will watch it, and it has to be good.
Skeleton Crew looks dope.
Oh yeah, when Kilo sent us that trailer, I was laughing because in that ship, and they told the kids don't touch nothing, and in my head I was like, but it's so much shit to touch. Like I was like, I want to press buttons watching this damn shit. Like,
telling you, that's why Smuggler's Run is like my favorite fucking ride at Disneyland, because you sit there just like everyone's like, oh, you want to be a driver? I want to be a gunner. Why? Because I can touch everything. I can just touch.
I've only did that ride once, and I was the mechanic or whatever. Mm-hmm. That was still funny. Why was I there? I don't know who I was with, but I remember I was getting on that ride. I got on a single rider because I left whoever I was with, and then it was perfect thing. It was hilarious. They were like, "Oh, this group needs one more person," and I was like, "Cool." Talking to them, stuff. It's like a family. It was like a mom and 2 kids. Is it how many spots is it? 4? Yeah, it's 4. Yeah,
4. Yeah.
So it's a mom and 2 kids. And she was telling me that the dad got sick. He can't get on this ride. And I was like, oh, I'll take his place, whatever. So I get in there with them and stuff. And it's hilarious because I was drunk too, by the way. I get in there, are you going to be the mechanic? I was like, cool. And then the kids, one kid was, they were both controlling the aircraft and shit. But they didn't know what they were doing. So we're going down towards the mountain. I was like, oh, we're dead. That's all you hear. We're dead. We're dead. Look out. Oh, that's it. We dead. And they're like, oh, we're on fire. Boop, 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 boop. We're good. Okay, we're dead. Like, because they were fighting, right? And then there's a crowd coming towards us. They kept turning away. Like, it was almost like they were trying to fight and run in the aircraft. But they were going towards the mountains and stuff. It was funny, but that was the only time I've been on that ride, though. I haven't got to do anything else in there, though.
I love that ride. Like, honestly, if I ever worked at Disneyland again, I think I wanted to work on Rise of the Resistance because I could be a dick to people.
Oh, yeah. I swear, my first time on that ride, I was in a group of people. It was all our first time, right? So you get through the line, whatever. They put you in a little aircraft, and then they simulate that you're flying somewhere. And we're sitting there. I was freaking out because I was like, "This is the ride." I was like, "I can't sit down and hold nothing." I'm panicking and shit. And then the door opens up. The dude comes in screaming and shit at us, and everyone's like, "What?" And he was like, "Listen up, blah, 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 blah. Now go outside and and form a line." And no one moved. I said now, and everyone was like, the hell is this? And then we realized we're in the experiment. Because we're like, why is this happening? Like, because they were just like, has in line how many people, then push you in that craft, and we're like, okay. And then you walk in and see everyone standing there and shit. And it was funny because I was mad there was no singer rider line. So I stood in line by myself for like an hour. And then this is why the dude was supposed to be a dick, but it was funny. He was like, how many people? I said 1. He's like, wait, you're by yourself? I said, yeah. He was like, come on. Put me on the ride immediately. I was like, that was the weirdest transition, but the dude was real cool. So I got on early, and I was like, that shit was nice. But that was like a real fun ride. I only been on there once, but I do want to get on that again.
Yeah. I think we need to do a day at Disneyland. So it's getting fucked up like we used to.
Oh, yeah, the old double-fisting days getting followed by security because we black.
No, it's because it was fucking 9 o'clock in the morning and we were shit-faced drunk at Disneyland.
That's not our fault. They were selling liquor.
We got to Disneyland at 8 o'clock in the morning. Literally, 8 o'clock in the morning.
We did pregame at Tucker's first.
Yeah, we did pregame at Tucker's first. And so we were sitting there and we got to Steve Dogs. we pregame at Steve Dog's.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so we get to Steve Dog's house at we get there at like 7:30, like 7:30, and like we were pre-gaming, we were chilling, and like Steve Dog's mom comes out of the house. She was like, "Are you guys drinking right now?" We're like, "Yeah." She's like, "It's 7:30, but we're going to Disneyland. You have to get drunk?" Yeah.
Who drove us to Disneyland, by the way?
I did, because you remember I hit that.
That's
bump?
what I was like. Who did that? So we were just talking and chilling. We hit that bump. We just boom. We were like, "Oh shit!"
Fucked up.
You know what's hilarious? So when we did that, I was like, "Well, we're dead." I accepted fate. I was like, "Whatever."
In fact, like, so we were bailing through the thing, and we were gonna hit this bump. Boom! Steve Dog's like, "God damn!"
That shit was so funny.
And we get to the thing. I'm like, and Jaquan worked. I'm like, "Yo, cool. Roll out the window. Here you go." Okay, yeah, you guys go in, and here's your pass. Just go in and park up there. I was like,
Yeah, it was fun. I remember we were double fisted and security was following us. I was going to tell them, "Hey, chill, I work here."
Yeah.
But then we were being ignorant. I was like, "Nah, put your badge away, nigga." I was like, "Put your badge away." Tell them I work here.
oh, man. That was some good shit right there.
What time is it?
It was bounce.
All right, yeah.
All right. And we'll be right back.
About to go check out Heretic.
Or, as some people call it in the streets, Heretic. And we are back from seeing the movie Heretic.
Or Heretic, as some people might say.
Or I call it Alex's nap time.
I got a little shut-eye.
We got so much fucking food.
Yeah, so I didn't eat it all day. Got to the theater. We drank first, so I was already tipsy immediately, drinking on an empty stomach. Got some wings and some loaded tots.
Out.
Yeah, went to work. I felt bad when the movie first started. I was not paying attention because I was in my plate, and I was like, "Look up, fool."
I'm gonna honest, I don't know what the fuck that movie was about. It was
Spoiler alert.
yeah.
We gonna talk about it. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's basically saying that religion is nothing but the commanding people.
Yeah, it's all about control.
Yeah, it's all about control. So the true religion is control. I'm gonna give it a solid 5. I'm gonna go 7. I'm gonna go 7.
See, what's funny is I want to say about halfway through, I was already thinking 8. Mm-hmm. And then towards the end, I was like, so I think, honestly, 7 just feels appropriate.
Yeah, because the way it ended, like how I was talking about earlier, it just ended with the meh. So it's solid 7 seems to be the trick there. Seems to be the parameter we're going in. I use big words like parameter now.
I did like, though, the whole discussion in the beginning and all that stuff. Like when he was trying to, like, when they were teaching him about, is it
Mormonism?
Okay, I was like, is that the word? Yeah. I was like, yeah, teaching about Mormonism and stuff, and then he's like, talking about what he already learned, and then he went to the whole thing and how everything is all connected and everything. I was like, that was an interesting take in how he was doing it
with the Monopoly games,
yeah,
and shit like that. Yeah,
I was like, oh, this is interesting. And then then the door thing was cool too. He was like, pick a door, belief and disbelief.
Yeah,
and then
actually, I fell asleep at that part. Which did both doors lead to the same areas?
Yeah, so that was a twist because they chose the belief door,
mm-hmm.
and then they try to go. Then when they were down in that little fucking room, you look back and there's 2 walkways.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was leading to the same spot no matter what.
Okay.
So I feel like the message was it don't matter what you believe or what you don't believe.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Yeah, which is interesting, and that's something I feel like it's one of these like I don't want to watch it again, so I'm gonna have to read and see what the writers and directors are talking about, what their intentions were, type of thing, and then see if it makes sense that way.
Yeah,
and if I find that interesting, I might rewatch it. But like at this rate, that was a one and done for me. It was again to me, I enjoyed it for the most part. But yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, it was alright. I mean, like I said, I fell asleep.
Was that Hugh Grant?
Yeah, Hugh Grant's a good villain. I didn't know he was a good villain.
Ew. No, like him just ew. Like because it was like he was creepy, but in the nicest way possible.
Because he's British.
Like, and it was just weird because he was like, oh y'all. He's like, you guys can leave whenever you want to, but they're really trapped. And he's like telling them stuff. They're like, oh, we want to leave. Well, that's up to you. With a smile, I was like. why do I believe him but don't believe him at the same time? Like, I don't like this. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I got bamboozled with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, he was amazing. I think the two girls are really good actresses, too.
Yeah, they honestly, they I don't know who they are. I don't know if they're first-time actors, but they did a really good job. Topher Grace did an amazing job.
I was mad when I saw him. Because, just because his name, he had a big role. He was in there for like, what, maybe 35, 40 seconds total?
It wasn't even a full day of filming for him. It was like, hey, come in for 30 minutes. Get this role real quick, and then we'll pay you $2 million for it.
Don't just slide past that.
I know.
Yeah.
No.
So there's two options. We each take 2 shots, or we cancel each other out. What you want to do?
We cancel each other out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because you still got to drive home.
I've been waiting. I was waiting for you to say it again so I can get that.
But yeah, like it was an all right movie.
I feel like if I was a Mormon and I saw that movie, I'm not knocking going door to door no more. Like,
Bro, they got pissed off at like when they were talking about Book of Mormon, the South Park thing. Mormons really like.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Dropped out of their religion because they're like, you know what, this is a accurate depiction of what we do, and this makes no sense no more.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Like I said, I enjoyed it for the most part. Like, I mean, it's an A24 movie, so
All A24 movies are weird. My favorite one was oh my god, what was that one with the skateboarding kid? Oh fuck, what was it?
Oh, Dope.
No. Was that A24?
I don't know. I thought I almost
mid-90s.
Oh, that's what I was thinking first, and I was like, you talking about the one with the. I was gonna say the black man, but
Yeah.
And I was like, not that one. That's why I paused myself.
Yeah, mid-90s was like one of my favorite A24
movies.
movies.
I think that was written by Jonah Hill.
Yeah, Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
Well, we don't say his name no more because like he's in the midst of being canceled.
For what?
I don't fucking know.
I feel like everybody getting canceled.
I'll cancel us just so we can be famous.
But make it go viral first. Don't just cancel for no reason.
No, yeah, for real. Yeah, just say like I kicked your mom in the kneecap or something. I don't know.
And I said, son. No. No, but there was a trailer though. Oh my god, there's an A24 movie that's coming out in December. Remember that trailer?
Y2K.
Yes.
Yeah.
That looks interesting.
Yeah. Is it Y2K?
Yeah, it's Y2K.
Okay. Yeah, that shit looks fun. Or is it Y2J?
Oh my god.
Bring the war Oh man, bring him back. Yeah, that movie looks dope. The chick who plays what's she? Snow White.
Yeah, Rachel Ziegler.
Yeah, Rachel
Ziegler.
Ziegler?
Ziegler.
Okay.
I don't know how the hell you pronounce that.
Dolph?
Oh my god, you should take a shot for that. You should take a shot for that.
Bro, I got some sleep, so I'm good. This comedy's coming like butter.
It's funny because I didn't really fall asleep though in Heretic. It was more of a I dozed. I closed my eyes because this is the problem, which is very funny, right? When the dude was talking about all that religion stuff, I was really thinking about it, and I went to a deep thought, and then my eyes closed on accident because it's like my mind kind of drifted. I was like, I wonder how this.
You close your eyes.
No, because I was thinking, and I was like, this is really interesting, and I was like, no shit,
bro. Yeah. So I was just like I was here watching like that one part. I was just like, dude, this makes a lot of fucking sense. Like they brought up like basically the original Monopoly game, who was called Landlord, and then they brought the guy who stole Landlord from the people who made that game, went to Mattel and brought Parker Brothers, and brought them Landlord, but changed the name to Monopoly. And then that basically Landlord is Christianity. Monopoly is I'm sorry. Judaism is Landlord. Monopoly is Christianity, and like they brought out like the new Monopoly with like the credit card and shit. That was the Quran. That was the Quran, and then they brought out like a side note Monopoly with like a collab,
the Bob Ross,
the Bob Ross Monopoly, and that's Mormonism. I was like, damn. But yeah, I mean that part was interesting because I never really thought about it like that. But It was a very interesting movie, but back to me going to sleep. Like once I ate, I was just like, damn, this movie is like really interesting. Like I was talking about religion and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I started like getting comfortable in my seat and I reclined a little bit. And I'm just sitting there, oh shit, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this.
Were you asleep when I looked at you and you looked back at me?
That's when I snored and woke myself up.
Because I didn't hear you snore, but I was like, because I looked at you, I was like, is he asleep? He darted. I was like, why you look so fast? I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, because I was sitting there like, I woke up, I was like, fuck, dude.
Because I didn't hear nothing, to be honest. Oh, wait, we got to talk about the best moment in this movie. It had nothing to do with the movie. So they're talking about, what was the name of the original song?
Fuck, I can't remember.
It was like there was an original song by someone,
and then Radiohead.
They remade it to Creep.
Creep.
And then he was talking about how there was a lawsuit and everything. They had to pay the original person out. And then another song was made. I forgot. Lana Del Rey.
Yeah, Lana Del Rey
made a song, and then Radiohead sued her for
doing Creep.
Yeah, and then this dude said, "Oh shit." It was like it just clicked in his mind. These songs were real similar, and it was pure comedy.
It was fucking hilarious.
And then later on, something else happened. He said, "Oh fuck!" I was like, it was funny because in those moments I was getting tired, and I heard "oh shit," and I was like, "Damn, that woke me up." Oh fuck! He said something else again. He mumbled a little bit, and I was like, usually that makes me mad, but he did it at the perfect time. It was like they said something, and then the actor stopped talking, and you hear "oh shit," so he didn't talk over nothing. So his timing was impeccable.
Yeah. Have you seen the Oppenheimer fart? Mm-mm. So there's a video on, I think I saw it on TikTok, where they're counting down in Oppenheimer when the atomic bomb is about, the first test is about to go off, and you hear 3, 2, 1, and then it gets real quiet, and someone goes
in a theater.
And it's loud, and the whole audience just fucking lost it.
He probably thought she was one of those quiet ones.
Oh man, I was just like, oh, if I was in that theater, I would have been so happy.
Some experiences are funny. Like I remember one time I was watching some movie, and this dude was like racked out, snoring loud as hell, and somebody walked over and woke him up. He's like, huh? And it was the funniest thing because he just broke out laughing. And I was like, he ruined the whole movie because I couldn't focus after that. I was like, bro, his laugh was so hilarious. Like,
that's kind of
yes, but it was funny.
There's this one time, me and Randy went to go see a movie, and this dude, like this big fucking black dude, was next to Randy, and he was just like in the movie. They wake up and just start eating popcorn. I was like, fucking Randy was like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? We went to go see Inglourious Bastards in theater, Carla and I. We went to the AMC in Garden Walk, the 21 and over. And this dude was fucking racked in that movie. And he was like leaning on me, racked out, going... I was like, get the fuck off of him. I was like, no, she's like, no, that's fucking rude. Get off of him. And she was like, yeah, you're fucking snoring. He's like, oh shit, dude, my bad, bro. My bad.
And you was snoring like.
I was sitting there like, what do I do at this point, dude? Yeah. Like, I'm gonna let the little homie sleep, bro.
Good times. These are the kind of experiences that make go to the movies fun sometimes. Yeah. Depending on what you're watching.
Yeah. Like Inglourious Bastards, like, it's a lot of talking. I love the movie, but it was just a lot of talking.
So if this is like Infinity War, I'd be like, you about to get your ass slept. Oh, yeah. Right? You wake up and get slept again.
For real. Like, we went to see Infinity War at, El Capitan. And there was no kids in that movie. Everyone was fucking quiet. I was like, dude, this is how you're supposed to watch a movie. Seats are hella uncomfortable, but this is how you're supposed to watch a movie. But yeah, I feel like we should do El Capitan movie. He just did the Goofy movie. I really wanted to go see that.
No, I've never been there, so.
You haven't? Yeah. I'll see what's playing there. But yeah. So that's it, y'all. Heretic was a 7. Mm-hmm. And that's it.
Stomach bubbling.
Yeah, I'm about to go take me a doo-doo. But love, peace, and chicken grease.
Audi 5000.
Why do you guys say some stupid shit?
After a little piece of chicken grease,